In the vast wind-swept deserts of the American Southwest, where the stars seem closer to Earth and silence hangs heavy in the air, there exists a story, no, a warning, passed down through generations of the Navajo people. A tale that speaks not of animals nor spirits, but something far more terrifying. The Skinwalker. They say the desert remembers everything. Every footstep, every breath, every cover whispered beneath the blood-red skies. And in those sands, the stories of skinwalkers lie buried, half forgotten, half feared, but never gone. It is said that once a person walks the path of dark witchcraft, turning away from harmony, kinship, and the sacred, they are no longer human. In Navajo legend, such a person becomes, meaning with it, he goes on all fours. They are skinwalkers, witches who can shapeshift into animals, steal voices, and kill with a stare. But the transformation is not a gift. It is a curse. To gain such power, the witch must commit the unthinkable, the murder of a close family member. Only then do they shed their humanity and walk the world cloaked in fur, hiding in shadows, whispering the names of those they wish to harm. One such tale comes from a remote corner of the Navajo reservation. A boy named Eli, 12 years old, lived with his grandmother in a small hogan near the desert's edge. His grandmother was wise and full of stories, always cautioning him. If you hear your name outside after sunset, don't answer. Not ever. Eli, like most young boys, was curious. One night, as a storm rolled in and thunder echoed like ancient drums across the canyon, he heard it. A soft voice, calling. Eli. It was his mother's voice. But his mother had died 3 winters ago. He froze. The door rattled. The voice came again, more pleading this time. Eli, it's me. Let me in. He cried. He screamed for his grandmother. But when she came, the voice stopped, and on the ground outside their home, she found tracks, hooves that turned into human feet, then vanished into the stone. In the days that followed, Eli barely spoke. He started drawing strange animals with human eyes. He'd wake in the night, sweating, whispering in a voice that wasn't his. His grandmother called a medicine man who came and performed a protection ritual. He spread ashes and herbs around the hogan, chanting prayers that had not been uttered in decades. The next night, something scratched at the roof, a low growl, the thump of heavy footsteps, and then silence. When morning came, the sand outside the hogan was disturbed, like something had crawled on all fours, circling their home. Skinwalkers, the elders say, do not live far away. They hide among us, teachers, relatives, neighbors, until night falls. They can run faster than any animal, jump from mesa to mesa, mimic voices, read thoughts, and worst of all, they cannot be killed by normal means. Only a bullet dipped in white ash or knowing their true name can break the curse, but finding that name is a death sentence. In Navajo land, these stories are not just legend, they are survival. Doors are locked early, children are told to avoid the hills after dusk, dogs bark at empty air and are found the next morning, dead with no wounds, just eyes wide open in terror. People disappear, but no one investigates, because everyone already knows the Skinwalker took them. Some scoff at these tales, dismissing them as superstition. But even skeptics grow quiet when they drive through the reservation at night and see a figure on the road, tall, thin, covered in animal skin, watching with unblinking eyes. And if you roll down your window, you might hear it. Your name. Soft, familiar, impossible. Will you answer? Because in Navajo country, the desert doesn't forget, and some things should never be called by name.